Can everybody hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, good. Well, my name's Paul Skinner. I go by the professional name Lafrenix, which is Paul Skinner spelled backwards. And the reason is I have dyslexia. I mean, dyslexia. So, at any rate, a lot of people, I have some of my act on my hand, because of that fact. And a lot of people tell me, and I kind of wanted to get into show business, that I looked like Ben Affleck. Turned out it was George Costanza. Well, actually, I did do an act as a stand-up comic about the 1980s. So I'm 50 years old, so that's a long, long time ago. And did anybody ever watch All in the Family? Does anybody remember that show?
Yeah.
Raise your hand. Okay. Okay. My very first impression was Edith Bunker. Okay. That was the thing that got me. I went up on stage. I was incredibly nervous, and I just kind of got up there and I went,
"Oh boy, Archie, how was your day?"
Geez, it was like any other day. It was lousy. And that got me going, and I started moving and, doing eventual other stuff like Star Trek and, with Captain Kirk and Scotty. Scotty, I need more power. But Captain Kirk, I haven't got any more power, sir. The engines are drained, and the impulse power is gone. Well, can you imagine Scotty on a date? Scotty, make love to me, darling. Make love. I'm sorry, lass, but I haven't got any more power. Okay. The next thing is going to require, well, some audience participation. How many high school students do we have in the audience? Any? Okay, college students? Okay, anybody want to go over here? Okay, anybody want to go to beyond, have kids? Anybody have kids that are going to go to college? Okay, all right. Well, when you go to college, you have to take the SAT tests or the ACT tests. All right. Well, there's a vocabulary section, there's a math section, then there's some sort of writing section, the logical section, or whatever. Well, how many of you heard the poem Three Blind Mice? Okay. Typical childhood poem. All right. Well, because of the vocabulary on the SATs or the GREs for graduate school, you're going to have to know a higher vocabulary, okay? So this is going to require some audience participation. So I'm going to say the lines, and I want you to repeat them when I point to you, okay? All right, here we go. Three rodents with defective vision.
Three rodents with defective vision.
See how they perambulate.
See how they perambulate.
They perambulated up to an agricultural specialist spouse.
They perambulated up to an agricultural specialist spouse.
She severed their posterior extensions with a kitchen utensil.
Severed their posterior extensions with a kitchen utensil.
Have you ever seen such a spectacle in your entire existence?
Have you ever seen such a spectacle in your entire existence?
As three rodents with defective vision.
As three rodents with defective vision.
All right, thank you very much. right, now I want to go back. This is a song for some of you older folks. It's in the 1960s. It was called Secret Agent Man. Has anybody ever heard that song?
Johnny Rivers.
Johnny Rivers, there you go. All right. Well, when I went to high school and college and grade school, there was always the maintenance man, okay? He was kind of the unsung hero. He did janitorial work. He worked on all the stuff in the school. And I think he's one of the unsung heroes, and we don't really pay attention to him, okay? So I need some audience participation once again with some hand clapping, you know. All right, let's keep it up. Unstopping a plugged up toilet one day and cleaning up a kid's vomit the next day. Scraping gum off the floor, wiping graffiti off the door. Odds are he will be at school tomorrow. Mr. Maintenance Man, Mr. Maintenance Man, they're giving you a cell phone and taking away your name. Keep clapping. A beard and mustache hanging round your lips. A big old tool belt hanging round your hips. The water heater's breaking down, and that's when you go to town. Odds are you will be at school tomorrow. Mr. Maintenance Man, Mr. Maintenance Man, yeah, they're giving you a cell phone and taking away your name. I said they're giving you a cell phone and taking away your name, Mr. Maintenance Man. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. This one more song, then that'll be the end for me. But have you ever seen Elvis movies? How many Elvis? All right. Now, with the exception of a few Elvis movies, Elvis sings about every 5 minutes through his movies, right? So, it's kind of like a musical. Some of those movies I really didn't find that fascinating. And I used to work at a health department, okay? And we had people sitting on each side of the aisle down the hallway of the health department, okay? And they were there for obvious reasons, for certain STD checks, okay? And you always knew that that's what they were there for. So I imagine Elvis, coming inside the health department and walking down the aisle with his entourage around him, And Elvis would do something like this. Once again, I need some audience participation. All right? Okay. You got the clap, got the clap, you've got the clap, got the clap. You've been messing around where you shouldn't ought to been at. Ooh, you've been doing what you please, and now you got those STDs. You'll have to take the rap. You've got the clap, you've got the clap. Oh, you have to face the rap. You've got the clap, you've got the clap. Ooh. Okay, well, hey, it's been good performing for you people, and you have a great night. Thank you.